Whether it's big cranks, A-rigs, or swim baits, there's one reel that's got you covered. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing OD. In today's video, you guessed it, we're talking about the Curado 300 by Shimano. As I said in the intro, this reel covers all of your big presentations, you know, your A-rigs, your big deep cranks, as well as your big swim baits. And this reel is just built for power. To start things off, let's take a look at this reel. Boom. That's what she looks like. It looks just like your regular Curado K, but obviously it's got the size of a 300. And honestly, it looks super good, as you guys saw in the B-roll section. Not only does this reel look good, but it also comes jam-packed with features. So obviously, not to miss any features, I have the product technologies list open right in front of me. So we're just gonna pick them off one by one, nice and quick. And the ones that I find are super important, I'll dive a little bit deeper into. You got the cross carbon drag, which on this reel, the HG model, you get a nice 18 pounds of drag, which is a lot more than what you guys would normally see in like your 200 size reel. So that's why upgrading to the 300 size, you'll get that extra little bit of drag. You obviously got the Hagane body, the full frame aluminum body. You got your S3D spool and your SARB bearings, your shielded anti-rust bearings. I didn't clarify that in my Vanfer video, but that's what that stands for. It's basically going to keep your bearings from rusting, which will result in a longer lasting reel. The reel also comes with VBS brakes, which is the standard braking system you could find in reels like the Tranks. It's Shimano's standard 6-pin braking system, which works flawlessly. Another thing that makes this reel different from something like the Curado K200, for example, is going to be that this reel doesn't include the micro module gearing system that Shimano is really known for. Instead, what this has is Shimano's brass gear. Again, you could find this gearing in the Tranks, and anything you could find in the Tranks, you know it's going to be built to last. So the Curado 300 also includes this really nice, big, wide handle. I don't know if you guys can see that. Take a look at that. It's pretty massive as far as handles go, and this is going to allow you to have more cranking power, which is basically what this reel is designed for. This reel comes in two gear ratios. You have a 6.6 to 1 as well as a 4.7 to 1. I'm not entirely sure why, but the high gear actually has a less powerful drag. This one comes equipped with 18 pounds of drag, but the low gear model comes with 22 pounds of drag. So that's something to take note of. But overall, you're gonna have a really strong drag power on both models. As far as technologies, there's not much left to talk about. This reel is just a beast. It's gonna be really good, like I said, for throwing A-rigs, big cranks, swim baits. And I know there's a lot of people in my area that are going to end up using this for lighter musky applications if they need to, which is fine. There's nothing stopping you from that. If you did have the micro module gears, maybe I would say stay away from bigger fish like muskie. But in this case, you have the same gearing system as the Tranks, so you know that this reel is going to be built strong. Does it replace the Tranks 300? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to test this out. I haven't used this reel yet. As you can see, it's already spooled up with some line. But I'm hoping to test it out more this summer, because right now it's obviously winter where I am. So ice fishing season is upon us. I was just fiddling with the reel, and one thing I noticed that I really love about this reel is actually, I don't even know what you call this piece. What do you call this piece? I don't remember what this is called off the top of my head, but this piece right here, as you can see, it's kind of elongated. It's not totally round like some of the other reels, and this is going to help for smoother casting. Your line's going to come out smoother, and it's going to allow you to use some thicker line. Love that. The Curado 300 varies in weight a little bit actually. So between the two gear ratios, you're going to have the low gear weigh 10.6 ounces and the high gear weigh 10.8 ounces. That difference is negligible, like you'll never notice it, but there is a slight weight difference between these two reels. And I'm actually curious to see how the weight is different from the Tranks. So I'm going to look up here, Tranks 300. So I'm actually surprised to see, but there's a pretty noticeable weight difference between this and the Tranks for the same size reel. In the Tranks, you're looking at 11.6 ounces. So that's 1 ounce bigger than the Curado 300. So if you're looking for a 300 size reel, maybe you might want to go with the Curado 300K. Again, I haven't tested the durability of this reel compared to something like a Tranks, but a lot of the components are very similar. So you could assume that this reel is going to be just as durable, except for the fact that it doesn't come with core protect like the Tranks. The core protect on the Tranks is going to be your fully sealed body. However, this one doesn't have core protect as a technology incorporated, so that's something to take note of. All in all, this seems to be an amazing reel. I love the look of it. It's super comfortable in the hands. The handle just feels amazing for that cranking power. and I'm really looking forward to using this reel this year. I'm gonna definitely be putting it on one of my swim bait rods. As you guys know, I love to throw big swim baits, so that's definitely going on my swim bait rod this year, where I'll be able to test it further and maybe give like a 6-month review of this reel after using it for a while. And yeah, I don't really know what more to say about this reel. It is just straight awesome. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you want to see more product unboxings, first impressions, or gear review videos, please let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new here, and if you feel like it, hit that bell button. That way you can be notified as to when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.